Welcome back to the Hideout. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka PP, aka Prince Productions.
And I am APS Entertainment, also known as Christian, and the entertainment will be gone, something like that.
Gone. And Kevin has shat his pants once again and must go to solitary confinement because they are mad at him.
No duking around in the mess hall. You're going to learn that the hard way.
Never, ever, ever. And of course, this is the show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. And as per usual, there are timestamps down below. And today, we are talking Acolyte. We're talking Inside Out. We are talking about Star Wars. We're talking about One Piece. We're talking about Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. We're talking about it all. So, Christian, how are you doing today?
I'm vibing and shit, straight chilling and shit. How about you?
Vibing and shit. Well, before I do get before I keep going, I do want to say that this is our 50th episode.
Woo!
Yeah, we did this. We started this almost a year ago, and almost a year ago we talked. Oh no, our first episode has already come out a year ago. Oh my gosh, we're old. Yeah, bro, we're old.
I'm already 45.
I know, bro. We started off the show talking about the new Superman, and now we have gotten our first, not really our first, our leaked look at the new Superman suit in all its glory, full body. Wow, what a suit! What a leak, Christian. What do you think?
I love it. I still have like some of the same complaints. I really can't stand the lines. It's still really baggy for no reason. MCU-fication.
Yeah,
it is. And the collar just still ain't it. But besides that, like honestly, it really is a beautiful looking suit, especially the colors. The colors are really great. And I'm so happy they put the yellow S on the cape. Exactly.
I know.
And the trunks look really good. So
I know. Oh, the trunks look really good. I wonder what the in-universe like justification for the trunks is gonna be.
Oh, honestly, I don't really feel like there needs to be one. But funny that you brought that up though, because the new Batman run, the current one going on right now.
Yeah.
There was like this, moment when it's a long story, but somehow Batman ends up in space.
Okay.
And he literally falls from space with no like suit. It's just like his no like space suit or anything, just his Batman suit, and he starts burning up in the atmosphere.
Of course.
So what he does to not like, I guess, choke on air or something is he rips his underwear off, like his trunks off, and like puts it up to his face to like shield his face from like, I don't know, like the what's it called?
The what?
I think he did it to like when he's burning up to protect his mouth, because that's like the only part of his body that's exposed.
Okay.
And then he lands back on Earth. How he did it, I completely fucking forgot.
Hey, it's classic Batman shenanigans.
That was the most Batman shit I've ever fucking seen. Like, it was I was laughing my ass off when I read it. But he lands to Earth, and then the trunks are all shredded up. He throws it to the side, and he goes, "I told Clark trunks were a good idea," and that they were like useful, something like that. So there we go. There's a great idea for you, James. Get to reshoots now, ASAP. Rewrite some scenes.
Right now, while you're filming.
Yeah, while you're filming.
Gosh, man. I think it's a beautiful looking suit though overall.
It really
I agree. The colors are very like vibrant. Yeah, I have some of the similar criticisms. It's a little bit baggy, especially like in the stomach area. Obviously the lines, you know. In general though, I think it is beautiful. It reminds me a lot of the new animated Superman suit. They're very similar.
Mm-hmm.
But the S on the back, that's the touch right there. That's what's really selling it for me. And I still firm believer that he's gonna get the second suit at the end of the movie.
Yeah,
the cloth one. Too. Like it looks like it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It just like this suit is good, but like I it's weird, but like we need a suit that like will show off his like physique, you
his
know, like
physique
this
exactly. I mean, this motherfucker got shredded.
bro. He's fucking wham.
I know, come on, let the boys show off the muscles.
Exactly. Like the, you know, I think it's got to be like in the Christopher Reeve like material too, you know, like it really's got to show him off. Man, but besides that, the suit looks I mean, if this is the suit we're getting for the movie though, this is nice. It's a good first suit. It's very Kryptonian, obviously. Mm-hmm. You know, I wasn't a big fan of the collar at first, but now it's starting to grow on me.
It's growing on you.
Now that he's like standing up, you know.
Yeah, I'm just glad they brought the fucking trunks back because
the trunks is the best part.
It really is. I think it's just, I don't know, like it doesn't look stupid. Like it really
no, not at all. It looks good. It looks really, really good. And also, we've also this is so David Cornswell, right? He's actually playing two characters in this movie. He's actually playing Superman and Clark Kent. I don't know how he's gonna do it.
He is?
Yeah, no. I mean, so we got some leaked pictures of Clark Kent too, bro. These are two different people.
I know. Like it was. He has like a perm, right?
He does. From the image, it looks like a perm, but it's just like his hair, but like, you know, forward, curly and stuff. I like he's doing the like you know how like the rule in comics of Superman and Clark Kent is that like when he's Clark, he's like slouched over it makes him look different. And shit. So there was a leaked video of him walking and through a crowd of people, and it's exactly that. And yeah, it's good. It's good. It's peak, man.
I gotta say, I know everyone's making fun of it. I actually think that's a genius idea. And
no, it is smart. It is, yeah.
Okay, seriously, you look at the picture of him as Clark and you look at him as Superman, you cannot fucking tell who. Yeah.
Yeah, genuinely, that's two different people. You're right.
Exactly. Like he looks like Noah Centineo or whatever the fuck his name is now. And he looks like, you know, like actual fucking Superman.
Yeah.
And I was like, that is genius, because like let's be honest, like obviously like the whole glasses thing, that's been a debate forever. So I think the fact that like they really changed the hairstyle like that, like it actually works a lot. Like I actually couldn't like I couldn't tell it was him until I saw like oh my god, that's supposed to be him as Clark. I was like, yo, what the fuck? I mean, I was just like, it's so night and day. Like I was like, fucking genius. So don't hate the perm.
Yeah, don't hate the perm. It'll work. It works for the film. Yeah. Man, you know, if I saw that guy in the street, I would not believe he was Superman either. I mean, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't fit it, and then you see him as Superman, and you're like, whoa, he actually is Superman. I love it. I'm loving it. I'm loving everything we're getting from this. I can't wait to see it in action. And I know, obviously, I know the Batman's not going to be in the DCU, but the two look good together.
Yeah, they both got their collars.
Yeah, they both got their collars. They both got some very interesting hair choices when they're not in their suit. You know.
Some over design on the costume.
A little bit, you know, classic over design. Yeah. Oh, and we also got a couple looks at Lois Lane. You know, classic Lois Lane outfit.
Yeah, her purple shirt, her black hair, straight in hair too.
Yeah. We got Mr. Terrific. He's straight out of the comics. Like it's to a T. It's scary how out of the comics it is. He's more accurate than Superman.
Yeah, definitely.
Isn't that funny?
I still don't know how I feel about the idea of so many like characters in this movie. Like I know Gunn has said like, oh no, like they're just kind of, but I don't know, like it just feels.
Honestly, nah.
So
I think it'll work. I think once we get the film, like he said, it's just gonna be cameos here and there that like will overlap and allow the different movies to interconnect with one another, make it feel lived in. Oh, like they'll mention, the Justice League Society, and then it's like a billboard of like Hawkgirl, and then she could show up in another movie, that type of thing. So I think it'll be okay.
You know what I'm really confused about?
What?
Let's be honest, everything going on with the DCU is really confusing right now. But you know how Frank Grillo's supposed to be Rick Flagg's dad?
Yeah.
They're like those guys are like almost the same age.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're going to get a new Rick Flag Jr.
We probably will. I don't know what the fuck. I'm so lost. Like, with just the continuity and how they're handling it. It's so fucking weird.
Well, Creature Commandos is the first DCU, like...
project. Yeah, but it's why?
I hope they use that to explain it. Like, I hope that fills in some of this world. But yeah.
I'm gonna be for real. I've never even heard of Creature Commandos. Before, obviously.
I'd heard of them. I don't know about them. I heard about them. Like, they've been brought up in comics, but I don't know. But yeah, that's Superman suit. Looks beautiful. Looks sexy. Clark Kent, different human being. But moving on from that, we have gotten some reports regarding Inside Out 2, which last week, as we discussed, might be the highest grossing film of 2024. And dude, it's earned another $100 million in the film's second domestic weekend. That's just in the US. Obviously, it's a 35% drop, but it's huge. And it's the 7th film ever to gross $100 million in a second weekend. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's already the highest grossing film of 2024 as of right now. And this report...
Wow.
Yeah, I know. No, you go.
I was going to say, I just didn't really feel the marketing for this one. And
No.
all of a sudden, just hella fucking money. I'm like, is Disney paying for these tickets? Because what the fuck?
You going to throw out some conspiracies?
I think I will.
Because
I don't know. Like, there wasn't really any I haven't, like... The movie's been out for how long now? Like 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
I've seen maybe 1 or 2 ads since the movie's been fucking released. And I've barely saw any beforehand. I'm like, in town, in the city we live in, Disney pays a shitload of money in our area to well, especially I'm sure in yours is like, but in our hometown, where Neco and me grew up. They blast like billboards and bus ads for all their movies, and they spend a lot in our area, and I haven't seen any bus ads either. They had bus ads for Turning Red, and that's a movie they just threw straight up on Disney Plus. I haven't seen a single one in my area.
For Inside Out 2.
Yeah.
I think I've seen one, but I could just be confused because there's a lot of bus ads. Yeah, it's got right now its box office is $858 million.
It's actually gonna hit $1 billion. Holy shit!
Yeah, it's gonna hit $1 billion. Bro, how did this get $860 million, but Soul only got $122 million?
That's actually a really good movie. I just saw it for the first time.
I think it's a beautiful film. It's actually really, really sad.
What the hell?
We're just gonna
I'm
say
so
here.
lost, dude. My tinfoil hat's on.
Your tinfoil hat.
And I'm not saying that it's a bad. Obviously the reviews, right? They've been pretty good.
Solid.
I don't know. It's just kind of crazy, and like the time we're living in, I kind of just expect every movie, especially Disney films, to kind of just flop right now. So I don't know. That just kind of came out of nowhere, to be honest.
You think the animators were treated well? Badly? No. It's Disney. It's Pixar.
Exclusive from like 2 weeks ago.
True. That's true.
They were true. Getting rid of people.
Yep. That's right. I tried to apply there. They said, "Fuck you."
As an animator.
Yeah, as an animator. I think I applied as an assistant or something, or like a security guard. I don't know.
Security.
They still said "fuck you" either way, so it doesn't make a difference. Oh man. Moving on from Inside Out 2. David Lynch is developing an English language Squid Game remake with writer Dennis Kelly. Why?
Just stop.
Why is David Fincher doing this? Season 2 hasn't even come out yet.
God, can motherfuckers just let something be like one and done? Jesus
Bro, they can't. Bro, Netflix is obsessed with Squid Game. Remember they copied Mr. Beast, and then they've been keen on this English version, and how supposedly David Fincher is the one doing it. What? And it's crazy because they're so obsessed with it, yet season 2 has taken like four years to come out. Right?
Yeah. I still haven't watched it. I never will. it.
Never.
I'm never gonna fucking watch it, to be honest.
Well, it's
Also, hey Justin, you're editing this. Fuck you for watching it.
What? Why?
You.
What?
You
What?
won't watch anything, and he watches like that. I'm like, come on, bro.
Because the novelty, bro. It's because the novelty.
Watch Breaking Bad, you son of a bitch.
He would love Breaking Bad if he actually like took
If he
the time
actually
to
sat
do
down.
it.
I think he would love The Boys too. You know, obviously, since like even though it's like superhero stuff, I still think he would really love it. But
If he took the fucking time out of his,
I don't. Guys, Justin doesn't like movies or TV at all. Like, I don't trust people like that. I'm just kidding. Justin, I love it. But
he's seen Death Note, and that's the only
That's the only
anime
thing
he
he's
ever references.
Yeah.
Jesus,
he would hate JoJo.
he would despise JoJo. He should watch One Piece.
What do you like that though? It's so long. I feel like he'd
Yeah.
give up after like 3 episodes.
He would give up after one episode, man.
Justin, watch Breaking Bad, you son of a bitch, and The Boys,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Better Call Saul, and you know, I just saw. Oh, I didn't just see this. I saw this like a few months ago. There's this K-drama called Extracurricular. You ever heard of it?
Is it on Netflix? I think I've heard
Yeah,
of
it's
it.
on Netflix.
Yeah.
Dude, it is so fucking good. You know what it's about?
What is it about?
So it's about this kid, right? He's like a high school student, and he's like this like really nerdy, like super socially awkward, really shy. All he cares about is like school. But the thing is, he lives with his abusive dad, and he's broke as fuck, and he needs to pay for his college, and not just his college. He lives by himself, so he moved out of it from his dad to his own apartment. So you know what he does for money?
What does he do?
He's not a pimp, but
a murderer.
He is kind of like a pimp, but he's not really a pimp. But basically, what he does is he runs a protection service for hookers.
Oh.
But no one knows he's a high schooler. Even the guy that he employs to protect all the girls, even he doesn't know that he's a high schooler.
Damn.
And the show is really, really fucking good. Really fucking good.
That's a wild ass concept.
Yeah, it's a really good show. Anyways, that was the Christian tangent of the day.
Sounds interesting. I think we should do that. Oh, it's only got one
Justin,
season.
watch Extracurricular?
I'll watch Extracurricular.
It's so fucking good. Oh my god.
Squid Game.
Yo, fuck Squid Game.
Shit.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here.
You know what? I enjoyed Squid Game for like the concept, because I also watched it before it actually blew up. Like, I saw it the day it came out, and then like 2 weeks after, then everybody else in the world watched it. Yeah. I thought it was good, but obviously it loses its novelty after season 1, right? Because you know what to expect. Like, I watched that like literally knowing nothing about anything, and I was blown away. But that's how that goes. Yeah, I know.
My stepmom has a shirt, and you know what it says?
What?
Squid Game. That's it.
Why does she have a shirt this? Why?
Because she loves Squid Game.
That much?
I guess so.
Oh my gosh, Squid Game. Oh, okay. Well, we got a first trailer for Red 1, starring Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Chris Evans, and J.K. Simmons. And did you watch it? And if so, what did you think?
I did actually watch the trailer.
Yeah.
It piqued my interest just because the concept sounded really dumb.
Can't lie. The trailer looks fun.
I was okay. Watching this trailer was an emotional roller coaster.
Oh yeah, how so?
Because I'm watching this
knowing
knowing just like what the movie's about and how stupid it is, and I'm just like knowing also how much they spent. I think it was like a $200 million budget. I know it got inflated because of The Rock's lateness and all that, but I'm watching this trailer and I'm like, this looks like the worst movie ever made, but this also looks like one of the most so stupid it's gonna be awesome. But then the CGI looks like complete ass. But then I'm like, this movie looks so fucking bizarre, like I might actually enjoy it. But then I don't know, dude. And then The Rock turns a Hot Wheel into like a real car, and then that weird Wonder Woman joke. I don't know how I feel. This thing looks so weird, and then like a ripped J.K. Simmons as Santa Claus. It just sounds so funny. I don't know.
Okay.
That CGI is horrible though.
The CGI does look really bad in this. You're very right.
$200 million. Come on.
250. Yeah, but think about it. think about it. It's 250 because The Rock showed up late. Like he filmed maybe like 4 or 5 hours a day.
Oh fuck, that's right. Oh my god, dude.
So
that's like.
You want to know where the budget
film
went?
day is like 12 hours. Yeah, what did all the budget go to?
What do you do the rest of the time? Do you just kind of sit around, film extra scenes, like scenes?
Well, they must have. Okay, at some point, see, if I was the director, right? At some point, I would just basically try to film everything, like how like.
Yeah, I know. Film everything that doesn't need him to be in it, right?
Yeah, exactly, and just like when he comes in and do everything, as long as it's not like outdoor stuff.
Yeah, but then there's an issue with that. In that, like, okay, you do that, and suddenly you have 2 months left where you have to film stuff with just Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but you still need everybody else, obviously. So now you're like, well, what do we? We're just waiting for him. Just sit around with our cameras and our dicks in our hands.
Yeah. With our old Saint Nicks in our hands.
I had a very similar experience with the trailer. I think, like, it looks so bad it's funny, but what's okay, knowing everything that has gone into this film with The Rock being a little diva on set, obviously one would think, oh, we should not watch this, but like Chris Evans and J.K. Simmons look like they're having so much fun, especially Chris Evans. I'm a sucker for him, and I think I'm gonna watch it. Like it looks. I think it's just gonna be a fun film. I think I'm gonna watch it too. Yeah.
Like I feel stupid for saying it, but I just want to. Like, if it's a disaster, I want to know how bad of a disaster it is. And if it's actually fun, I want to see if I can actually just have a good time.
I feel like as bad as it will be, I think Chris Evans and J.K. Simmons will have fun, and if they have fun, so will we. Yeah, right.
Also, J.K. with the guns. Boom, boom, boom.
Bro, he is wham. Nobody.
I remember he got jacked to play Jim Gordon.
He did for no reason, because they never showed him.
Yeah.
Then he never played Jim Gordon again.
He was actually a very good pick for Gordon. Dude, that's so funny though. They could bring him back if they wanted to.
What's so funny though?
That like he just had all these muscles, and they were like, "You want to be Santa Claus?" It's like, Sure. Hey, at least they're showing it off in this. He's got that shirtless. I mean, the sleeveless stuff in there. Staying on the topic of trailers, we've also gotten our trailer for Nosferatu by Robert Eggers. Robert Eggers. I don't know. But did you watch the trailer? And if so, what did you think? I didn't get a chance to. I saw like a snippet, and I was like, I'm really excited for this movie. I've seen a bit of the first Nosferatu. It's creepy.
It is very creepy.
I'm I would be very delighted to see a modern take on this. So,
bro, this film is gonna be so fucked. Like, it's like, there's gonna be. I'm sadly familiar with Robert Eggers movies.
You did Lighthouse, right? Or The Lighthouse?
Yeah,
Still haven't had a chance to watch it.
No, yeah, you should watch that by yourself.
All I know is someone fucks a mermaid, and I'm really excited to see that.
It's a film. It's a very, very odd film, which I sadly watched with my family.
Oh my god! Well, why do you watch the most fucking weird shit with your family?
Because sometimes I don't.
You hate yourself.
No, the thing is like, okay, I hear discourse about these movies. Oh, The Lighthouse is good. Oh, The Witch is good. And I'm like, okay, I'll check it out. God. I don't actually look at the concept. I just, oh, wow, The Lighthouse is on TV. Let's watch it. I've heard it's good. And then I get fucking mermaid sex in black and white. And then The Witch just... The Witch... Yeah, that shit messed me up for a while. But
he does not do horror movies. And we forced him to watch it.
Yeah, that was a really bad idea.
That's a very fucking scary movie.
It is very scary. Nosferatu, my girlfriend has to hold my hand while I watch it.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna go watch it in the theater.
Oh, me too.
Dude, let me tell you, you have not fucking lived until you've gone to the theaters with Kevin to watch a horror movie. It is one of the greatest experiences of all time.
Oh yeah, maybe I have to watch Nosferatu with him, huh?
We should do it. Oh my god, dude. Kevin is fucking... Because it's just like...
Oh, wait.
His reactions to shit are so genuine. Wait, have you?
No, I think I have. What did I watch with him? Did he not watch The Witch with us?
Yeah, but I mean, like in a theater.
Oh,
when,
in a
like, he
theater.
gets really scared with the lights all down and the big old.
Yeah, well, I know he gets. Bro, he would jump. Dude, he started like he would get scared when we watched like Puss in Boots. I mean, yeah, Puss in Boots. So yeah, I can imagine him with something like this.
Hey, there's some scary ass scenes in Puss in Boots.
Yeah, Kevin experienced it.
I had to hold it.
Yeah, looks like a good trailer though. I just know it's gonna be so creepy, in a good way.
Is Bill Skarsgård playing Nosferatu?
Yeah.
Am I tripping?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yes. He is.
I'll watch anything he does.
Dude, he. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wait, no, he's playing. Oh no, it is Count Orlok.
There's like we're gone from that era of like the movie stars, but like like going to the movies because this person's starring in it and all that.
Of course.
Which I gotta say, I don't really think that's necessarily a bad thing, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't think that's a bad thing. Because it makes the actors actually act. Because you get to that movie star status, and then you just don't try.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Exactly. So I'm like, you know what? I know it's supposed to be like a bad thing. I'm gonna be honest. I actually don't think it's a bad thing. I think we've gotten some really good acting the past few years from A-list actors because they actually gotta fucking try more than like something in like the 80s specifically. I think that was when movie stars were like movie stars. I mean that was like
definitely the peak of it. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you can tell that acting wasn't always the best in the 80s.
No.
But that's why fucking some of my favorite acting is like from the 50s, from the 60s, because that's when like you fucking had to you had to fucking try, man. You had to fucking try. I don't know. Anyways,
I agree. No, that's that. I think that's it's a fair assessment. I mean, obviously people get typecasted and stuff, but still, even with that, like like you said, people gotta try. And it's funny seeing like those huge A-listers actually like try something that they've never done. Take your Adam Sandlers, Jim Carrey's. I'm just naming funny people now.
I love
so, yeah, stuff like that.
Funny Jim Carrey story, kinda, not really. But
you met Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey adjacent. So
Jim Carrey adjacent.
So for the obviously you know this, but for the viewers, I've been reading Miller World, like all the comics.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read like
Mark
everything.
Miller.
And I've owned the Kick-Ass comic for a while now. I've never actually read it. And I love that first Kick-Ass movie. Like that, it's like one of the most underrated superhero movies like ever. It's so good. And so I just finished reading the comic the other night. I think I read it in like one day. It's really short, and it was so good. John Romita Jr. does the artwork. Obviously you guys know that. You guys know that. If you listen to this podcast, you probably fucking know.
That. Comics.
I gotta say, John Romita Jr. is one of my favorite artists, and I'm pretty sure that's such a basic answer, but he really is. But I think this is probably my second favorite artwork from him. My favorite is definitely his work on Daredevil, Man with No Fear. The one Frank Miller did. I love that. But in fact, that has some of my favorite artwork in any comic book ever. But Kick-Ass, I gotta say, that's like one of the best art I've seen in like a comic like ever. I love that Kick-Ass art. But yeah, so I was like, a Caravan of Garbage dropped. Coincidentally, they dropped Kick-Ass commentaries the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
I've
been listening to them.
Yeah, so they dropped Kick-Ass 2's commentary today. Well, the day this is recorded. And I listened to it, and I was like, fuck, I haven't seen that movie in such a long time. And I remember the critical reception was pretty bad, but I always remember liking it. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch it today because I had some extra time. I was I'm going to rewatch it, so I haven't seen it in a while. It is not on any fucking streaming service. So you know what I did? I ran down to my Rasputin, and I just knew. I was like, it has to be in like the clearance section. So I went through, I'm not even joking. I went through every single Blu-ray they had there on the clearance section. I couldn't find it. I was pissed. I was there for like an hour. So then I was like, all right, well, maybe they have it for like quote unquote full price. You know what I mean? So then I go over to the action section. I see Kick-Ass and only 3 copies of it. I was like, fuck. no kick ass too, right? So I was like, God damn it, I just wasted my time. But then I turned around and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna check the comedy section. Sure enough, right there in the comedy section,
they had kick ass too
for fucking $4. I was like, fuck yeah, and it was like in stupid good condition. I bought it. I sat down. It's a really good fucking movie, man. It's really good. Yeah. I know Vaughn didn't direct it, but it's a good fucking movie. And then out of curiosity, I went back and watched the reviews of it, like on YouTube from when it came out. Everyone was like, I don't get the critics garbage like reviews on this. Like, this is a good movie. Like, what more do you fucking expect? It's a good movie. It's not perfect.
No,
and it's not as good as the first one.
No, it's not. But it's still good.
Fucking good.
I agree.
Yeah, that was another Christian tangent.
Fair.
The reason I brought that up is because Jim Carrey. One of my favorite performances of Jim Carrey is Colonel Stars and Stripes. Like, this is, I think,
that's
the time.
That was the connection to Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that was the connection.
My god!
You remember he plays the guy with he's the military guy, but he's not actually military. He's like ex-mafia or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I love that. That's one of my favorite performances from him.
That was. Yeah. What the fuck?
Yeah, I told you there was a connection. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
He's only in that movie for 7 minutes. What a shame.
There's no way. I'm gonna rewatch those films. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it. By next week, I will rewatch them. All right. Okay. Moving on. One Piece Season 2 has announced a lot of their cast members. And obviously, Christian, you are the hugest, biggest One Piece fan, right?
I know everything. I've seen every episode. I've read every part. All of it.
Yeah, I know you've read every part. All 1,118 chapters. I think that's what we're on.
And then what was it? 100, 200 volumes? Yeah, I've read all of them.
Something like that. Yeah, of course. But I'm gonna go through some of the names. Out of these names, I will be honest. I think you only know like one of them, and you will be surprised as to who it is. But so we've got for my One Piece fans. Obviously, Christian being one of them.
The biggest.
Right. The biggest. Daniel Lasker is going to play Mr. 9. Looks just like him. Cameron Johnson, Mr. 5. Yeah, I can see it. I'm gonna mispronounce a whole lot of these because these are also a lot of these actors are international stuff. Jazara Jaslyn, Miss Valentine. Then we've got Brendan Murray as Broggy. That's a good one. Him and Werner Koester as Dory. Yeah, that's gonna be some great stuff. Clive Russell is gonna be playing Crocus. Oh, and then of course we've got Ty Keogh as Dalton. I can see it. Rob Coletti as a Wapple. Yeah, he's got the Wapple face. He can definitely. I can't wait to see him with the metal jaw.
You're absolutely right about that.
Right? Oh, dude! Wait till you hear about who's playing Tashigi. It's Julia Rewald.
Julia who?
Rewald.
I'm actually. Wait.
And then one character who is always grumpy and always smokes cigarettes because cigars, my bad, because his power is to become smoke. It's
Robert De Niro, isn't it?
Robert De Niro, smoker. Young Robert De Niro could have pulled off a smoker, but obviously he's a little old now. Callum Kerr is smoker, and boy does he look like him. But the big one, and probably the most mainstream casting we've gotten here, and so far, because there's a rumor that Jamie Lee Curtis will be in the show. We'll see if that is to she's actually a One Piece fan, so we'll see if that actually plans out. But David Dastmalchian, I mispronounced the hell out of that name.
Yeah, but we know.
You know who he is.
You know who he is.
He's gonna be in this. He's playing Mr. 3, which for your context is a secret agent guy who has his hair in the shape of a 3 over his head.
Neco, I know you did not just explain One Piece to the biggest One Piece fan of all time.
Sure, right. I'm so sorry for explaining Mr. 3 to you.
You shut your fucking mouth and you never disrespect the #1 One Piece fan of all fucking time.
I'm so sorry. I'm your
Dom daddy.
I'm so sorry.
You
I
don't
know.
Disrespect me on this goddamn podcast.
Christian, I get on my knees and I'm gonna start crying because I can't believe I did that to you.
This is embarrassing. Justin, can you please cut this out? I don't want to be I don't want to be embarrassed like this.
I'm sorry, Justin. Don't. No, we have to. I have to. You know what, Justin? I'm so ashamed of myself. We have to leave it in. We have to let the viewers know how big of a mistake I made. You know,
Nico, this can ruin both of our careers.
Oh, I know.
How embarrassed I am and how embarrassed you are.
I'm sorry.
Justin,
it'll never happen again.
Cut this out.
David, I'm sorry for giving too much context.
I think it's like Deschamel, right? Or is that? Am I thinking of Zoe Deschamel? It's like Doshimichian. I don't know.
I know it's pronounced
I'm so
something
sorry,
like that.
man.
Yeah, but he's in One Piece. He is a great character actor, and he's gonna be a great character with this. Gosh, who's your favorite One Piece character, by the way?
Oh, dude, there's too many to pick.
Yeah, there's too many.
I like the boat.
You like the which one?
I love the boat.
Which one?
The boat.
No. There's actually a couple. Which one?
Well, like look, I don't want to get political, so I'm not gonna say like the name. In this PC society, are you serious? I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that fucking foul name.
There's actually two boats though.
Obviously, the first one.
Oh, the Going Merry.
Don't be saying that name.
Sorry.
In this fucking society, are you crazy?
Shh, we gotta move on.
Justin, can you cut this shit out? Thank you.
We'll move on.
This guy.
We don't want to.
This silly guy.
We don't.
Silly goofy
man. Silly. Speaking of silly and goofy, Andy Serkis says that the Batman 2 will likely start filming in early 2025. Do you think they're gonna do Court of Owls? I really want them to do Court of Owls.
I hope so. I hope they tone down. Well, they probably will, because it's like obviously supposed to be dummy realistic, so they're not gonna do like all the zombie shit.
Nah, they're not.
Or like the big ass like Iron Man. Well, it's not really an Iron Man suit, but like
big
ass,
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know the big. I hope. There's also been that rumor for a while that they're gonna do what's his face, Hush as well.
Have I mentioned this? But I don't.
No, I know. Yeah, I know you don't like the Hush.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, but Matt Reeves can make it good.
Yeah,
he's also pretty popular.
Yeah, he's really popular, but honestly,
there's also the rumor that they're gonna bring in Robin, which I hope.
Better. It's about fucking time, dude.
We need a Boy Wonder, man.
And we need a 13, 14, like none of this Chris O'Donnell 30-year-old shit.
Yeah, no, we need a 13-year-old watching this version of Gotham City, just like, the most corrupt version as well. Just fucking kill everybody in sight.
You think we'll ever get a proper Jason Todd story, like in live action?
To be honest, that is a hard question to ask, because I would love to, except that the DCU Batman is going to go straight to Damian Wayne.
Yeah.
Which implies that Jason Todd has already, Although, okay, I have an argument to be made here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Although I think there is a version, copyright, I'm just saying, if James Gunn is listening, give me a writer's credit. Yeah, he's always listening. I think it would be very interesting, right? Think about this. If Batman the Brave and the Bold, right, obviously establishes that Damian Wayne isn't the first son that Bruce Wayne has had. And let's just say they want to take out Tim Robin, right? You could just do Dick and Todd, and you could like make it a big point in the movie how Batman and Bruce is trying to be a better father to Damian Wayne, but it's hard for him when like his first son, Dick, has like basically left him on bad terms, and his second son, Jason, is dead, right? It's dead as far as he's concerned, and like that's like a big point of trauma for him, is that like, my son is dead. How am I supposed to take care of my biological son? And then in the sequel, Brave and the Bold 2, they can do the Red Hood story. Well.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. Honestly, I want to say I'm not a fan of Red Hood, but I would like if they were to ever adapt the Jason Todd story, like he's actually just dead, because then it really
cements it.
Like that's just so. Like I don't know, like the whole like storyline. Obviously, we know like the real world reason is the fans just fucking hated Jason Todd, and that's why they voted to kill him.
Even though then after they voted, they were like, "Well, why would they do that?
Why would you do that?
That's way too
Why
far."
Would you do that, man?
Well, you fucking voted, you idiot.
But
He did not deserve
think
it.
like it would be really cool if they just killed him, because like that's just like so disturbing. Like he's just a fucking kid. He was like what, 16?
He was
17,
16.
like that.
That's crazy.
And
He got beat and tortured.
yeah, like that's some fucked up shit. And and since we're on the topic of that whole comic, I hate that they rely so much on Joker. Like even in the comic books, like every single time there's like some big like crossover thing with like Batman and like I don't know, like it could be like literally like there's like the Batman and Shadow comics. It doesn't matter what it is. They always they always have the need to like throw Joker into like
because he's like the most he's the most iconic Batman villain, right?
And I love the Joker, but like anyways, my point is just like just pump the brakes on the character. Like give him a break, but. Please have Defoe as Joker for fuck's sake.
Dude, he is not that old. He can pull it off. He can do it. Well, think about it. If they go the route that I was saying, you could have the flashbacks of like Todd dying and Willem Dafoe with young CGI makeup, and then obviously in the sequel when Jason Todd comes back, Willem Dafoe's like an older Joker who's a little bit more tired, still crazy though.
Yeah.
And Jason Todd is obviously trying to just kill him. Because that's what he does. That's what Jason Todd does. And then Batman's like, no, you can't kill. And then it ends with them like it kind of. I feel like in my head it'll end in a very like Winter Soldier-esque way where it's like, well, Jason's not that bad of a guy, but he's also not that good of a guy, And then he saves Bruce. Probably he gets very angry. Yeah.
I mean, you have a favorite Robin?
Do I have Dick Grayson? Dick Grayson's probably one of my favorite comic book characters. Period.
I love him more as Nightwing.
That's why.
As Robin.
That's why.
But as just like a Robin.
Oh, as a Tim Drake. Yeah, Tim Drake is probably one of the more skilled Robins. He's like his IQ is huge.
Yeah, and it's kind of cool that. Well, I mean, I guess it's the same thing with well, I guess with all the Robins, but at least Dick had that gymnastics background, but like Jason and Tim, like they're just kids that had like no actual like fighting experience really.
Yeah, I mean you could make the argument that like Jason grew up on the street, but still it's not the same. Not the same. And then obviously like you said, Tim really he had like no experience in that regard, but he was incredibly smart.
He was the first Robin to get a solo series.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? Yeah. Red Robin.
I actually own the first like miniseries, like, and it's really good. He has to go to like, is it Japan? I don't know. He has to go to like some other country. It might have been France. Now that I think about it. Yeah, I think he goes to France to like take down like some like a crime syndicate or something. It's actually really good. Yay Tim.
Yay Tim. It kind of sucks though that to this day he still doesn't really have his own name. Like you've got Nightwing, Red Hood. Damien's obviously still Robin, but Tim sometimes is Red Robin. I don't know. Well, we'll never know.
They just added for like very briefly. They just added a new Robin to the comics, and dude, it was like a clone. And
of course it was.
They made it seem like it was a clone of Damien. But then you find out in the next issue that's actually a clone of Bruce.
Oh shit!
But the thing is, he's aging rapidly, so it's like this. It was a really touching story.
Oh, so yeah, he's just getting older and older.
Yeah, and Bruce is basically taking care of himself until he inevitably dies. And it was so good. It was such a good little. It was like one of those like bottle issues, just like its own little story. It was really good. Yeah.
How interesting. Well,
very much.
Moving on from the Batman. We have also gotten first early reviews of A Quiet Place Day 1, which is releasing in theaters very soon, and some people are saying that it's even better than the other ones.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's currently sitting on a 91% on Rotten Tomatoes. I think this is. I mean, this film in itself was just a fantastic concept, because obviously when it comes to events like these, the worst day is the first day, natural disasters. No one knows what's going on exactly. By the time we get to Quiet Place, everybody's got an idea of what's happening in the world, and it's just the post-apocalyptic world. But this is just like you know, you're just thrown into the midst of the chaos, which I think is a very, very interesting concept.
Yeah.
At this film,
and we can argue like the idea of them not showing the first day and the like, and actually just like you're in the middle of like you're already like in it is also very interesting. And obviously we know like it was because of budgetary reasons, right? The first movie only had like a $30 million budget.
Yeah.
You know, it was very small scale. Like they could barely afford the creatures, like the alien creatures, like for the movie. So like obviously we know it was for budgetary reasons, but still like I just find that so interesting. It was like boom, kind of like The Walking Dead, you know? Like,
it's like that.
Yeah, you're just in it, and it's like, whoa, oh shit, okay, cool. But yeah, no, this is exciting, man. And like I feel like everyone's first thought was, what the fuck happened in the major cities?
Right?
Like,
right?
So
yeah.
The fact that they're doing this is like, oh, I'm gonna go. Woo, I'm gonna go see it. I'm so excited.
Same here.
Those first two movies, man.
Going on Tuesday.
So much.
Going on Tuesday.
Get that $5 discount.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm so excited.
How about you come over to my place to get that $5 dick down? All right, so the next topic is gonna be
Justin, cut that out. Yeah.
Justin, leave it in.
Justin, cut it out because I'm gonna do it. So we don't. You just, you know, we just don't.
That's right. So
we just don't want people finding.
Justin, can you cut that shit?
Yeah, cut it. It's alright. We're good. We're good.
God, if this actually ends up in the final cut.
Nah, it won't. It never does. It never does.
He always listens to us. He never does anything with the editing. That's
nah. By the way, we never watch these episodes. Why would we watch them? We record them.
We don't even edit them.
We don't even.
We just throw them up.
We just throw them up. That's it. It's raw footage. Yeah, it's looking good. It takes place in New York, right? Is that what it is? New York?
Yeah.
Of course.
Has to.
Of course.
The Big Apple.
The Big Apple. I mean, they could do LA. They could do San Francisco. They could do Chicago.
But like they're not as. Honest, I'm not a big city guy. If anyone knows, no one knows this. No one gives a fuck. But I'm not a big city guy.
Said no one gives a fuck. Yeah. I give up.
I am going to. I'm going to New York this summer. So
yeah.
Hopefully it's a big city I do like.
Hopefully, a crazy post-apocalyptic level disaster doesn't occur while you're there.
How many times has like New York gotten like fucked in the ass from like
Too many. In a
movie.
Based literally every single time.
Movie. Yeah.
It's always New York and San Francisco, even though San Francisco not as much.
Yeah, in the 70s it used to be.
Like 70s, yeah. Spot. I mean, they always get the bridge. They always get the bridge.
Always get the bridge and the hills.
Of course. Yeah. All right, play day one. We're gonna.
No, I'm not gonna make that joke.
What'd you say?
I was gonna make a joke, but I'm actually gonna get killed. So no.
No, it's alright. Justin will cut it out.
No.
Oh, we'll talk about the movie next week because we're gonna go watch it.
Yeah, because we're gonna go watch it.
Yeah. Kevin Feige confirms that Fantastic Four is a period piece set in the 1960s, and he also teased that the film could be set in an alternate universe adjacent to the MCU.
Hell yeah.
So what does this mean? Multiverse. That's what that means.
I fucking hate the multiverse.
He hates the multiverse. It's not a bad thing. I mean, set in the 60s, kind of what, we expected.
I don't know. I find it so lazy being like, the reason we don't know that they've been here is because of the multiverse. Ooh.
Yeah, but it could just be like a thing of like, I don't know. It's set in the 60s and they come to our present day. I don't know.
If it's that's fine.
I think that's
fine because that's unique.
That would be kind of funny too, because then it's like you have these people from a different era in our modern day.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
You think they'll have an accent like that? So the 20s was the transatlantic accent. What the 50s was like that classic American.
See, man.
Yeah, I tell you.
The 50s is
it's me, Reed Richards.
Reed Richards. The Human Torch.
Hi, it's me, the Human Torch. Wink, wink.
Oh,
he's got, dude. Oh my god, bro, he's got to say it like every 5 minutes. Like that's like the most 60s thing you could say.
Hey, I'm clobbering here.
All right, guys, it's clobbering time.
It's time to clobber my nuts.
And then Vanessa Kirby. Well, all right, this guy. And then Vanessa Kirby's gonna be like, "No, Johnny, don't do that. I don't know why she's British now."
Well, because she's British in real life.
Oh, that's why. It's me.
She's of European descent, I believe.
It's me, Invisible Woman. Invisible Woman. Yeah.
Pedro Pascal. I still just don't see him as Reed Richards, man. Still just don't. I've warmed up to it, but I still just don't see it.
He can pull it off. I do think there were better actors, though. Not better actors. Okay.
Pedro Pascal is one of the best actors of his generation.
I just think, right. There's certain actors who are meant to play certain roles, right?
And then some that just aren't.
Yeah. I don't know if I think there was a Reed Richards out there in the world, but we just
Yeah.
You never know unless they saw something.
You know, like the one that they already cast.
Yes, like the John like Mr. Johnny Boy, who was the perfect Reed Richards before they canned him.
Yeah, like what the fuck? That's so weird.
He was so good, man. He was so
I hope he comes back for Secret Wars.
I hope so.
Like we can have 3 Mr. Fantastics just chilling. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I think that'd be fun. That'd be fun.
And he pulled off the Mr. Fantastic beard, which is a very nice, a modern addition to the Fantastic Four. I've always loved the beard.
Same here. I think the beard is sexy and hot in every way.
And
he has kids. And he has kids.
What are the kids' names again?
Franklin and something.
Oh, Franklin, yeah.
And Susan?
I feel like it's not Susan. It is something with an S, though.
Right? Reed Richards. Kids. Franklin and Valeria. That's not not even close.
We don't know our alphabets.
Who's Susan? Susan Storm.
Yeah, Susan Storm.
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Valeria.
Yeah,
like
Valeria. Yeah, but
that sounds too close to a goddamn disease, dog.
Bro, well, his Franklin is pretty much a disease. His powers are stupidly overpowered.
Yeah, I forgot what his powers are.
It's some I don't know. He's got some Jean Grey level stuff.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Like he is, yeah. He's incredibly overpowered. Yeah, Fantastic Four. Oh, another bit of news that might pique your interest.
Oh yes.
HBO has officially greenlit the Lanterns TV show for 8 episodes. And get this, the series. This is going to be DCU canon, right? I'm like 90%. Yeah, okay. The series is going to follow Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan as they are drawn into an Earth-based mystery as they investigate a murder in the American heartland. And the showrunner for Ozark is going to be doing this.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why on Earth though? I feel like it'd be cooler if it was like in space.
I don't know. I think that it's going to be your classic neo-noir type story where it has to be on Earth because there's some bigger plot element that we just don't know of. I think it's a thing of it's like some huge cosmic level threat, but then for some reason whatever it is hiding on Earth, and so obviously who knows Earth best? Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan.
True.
Right? I'm excited though. I can't
wait to see Green Lantern has one of my favorite costumes ever.
Bro, it is one of the coolest costumes ever. I hope they do the thing they did in the Zack Snyder Justice League movie where the logo pops out,
lights up. Yeah.
I always thought that was
really nice. The Jon Stewart
yeah
one was really
yeah
nice. Do you have a favorite Green Lantern suit?
Do I have a favorite Green Lantern suit? I don't know why I really like Jessica Cruz's her suit. Her design is really cool. Either hers or she's probably my favorite. Either hers or what's his face, Kyle, when he has the White Lantern suit. It's another good one too.
I've seen him with the White Lantern suit.
Looks really nice. Wait.
I think my favorite is the Hal Jordan suit from Injustice.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
It has the lines, but it's they light up, so it's actually cool. It's not just unnecessary lines. It actually looks cool.
Yeah, that's a good one. Did you ever watch the Green Lantern animated series?
The one on Cartoon Network? I saw a few episodes when it was out when I was a kid, but I heard it was really good.
It was stupidly underrated.
I barely remember it. I should eventually check it out again.
Yeah, it's really good. It's canon to the DCAU, but for some reason...
Oh, wait, yeah, that's right.
They always try to ignore it. They never make it... They never allow it to be canon. Probably because it was 3D animated.
Yeah. Who cares?
Yeah, it's canon. It's canon. Yeah, this is gonna be a good show, especially if it's dark and gritty, which with Hal's like, comedicness. I think it'll be fun. Could be
Now
really.
here's the ultimate question.
Yeah, what's the ultimate question?
Brown hair, Hal Jordan, or Hal Jordan with the white sides? Ooh.
They're gonna do brown hair because obviously white sides is Parallax. Don't you think?
Yeah, it would be cool to see that eventually though.
I agree. I think it would be pretty cool to see it eventually. You know what? Fuck it. Just give him the white sides.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. Why not?
Richard his ass.
Yeah. Pedro Pascal's gonna do it. Whoever plays him can do it too.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Who would you want Hal Jordan to be?
That is a question, isn't it? That is a question. Man, I've got. I think. I don't know. Okay. I've got a guy, but I feel like he might be too old. I've got two guys actually. Oh my gosh, what's his face? The guy who played Cyclops. Original Cyclops.
Oh, Scott Summers? Or not Scott? Oh my god.
yeah, Scott
something Marston, right? James Marston? James Marston.
James Marston. I think James Marsden. I think he could pull it off. I'm just scared he might be a little too old. Let me Google his age. He's 50. He might be a little past this.
But like Hollywood 50 is like 40, like 38.
I think he could do that. Either him or the guy who played young Han Solo.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'd actually be a good pick.
Alden Ehrenreich. Alden Ehrenreich. Him. I think he could pull it off as well.
My pick would be Danny DeVito.
Yeah, I love it. He's fuck. And you know what? Screw what I said. Danny DeVito he's Hal Jordan.
Can't you imagine him doing the whole Green Lantern speech?
Hey, but the darkest day.
Darkest day and blackest night.
No evil shall escape my sight. I can see him. Dude, you know how he would look so funny, like floating in his little suit. Oh man,
Danny DeVito.
We love Danny. He's also Danny DeVito adjacent story. He's also like obviously we're called The Usual Rejects, which is based off The Usual Suspects. He was wasn't he in The Usual? Oh no, I could be bullshit.
I've only seen the movie one time and I don't remember it at all.
Why are we called The Usual Rejects if you've only seen the movie once? It's a really.
I just thought it was a good. What's it called? Like pun? I guess.
Yeah, good pun. Hey, I won't lie, it's a good movie. Sucks Kevin Spacey's in it, and it sucks that he's good because he's such a shitty human being.
Yeah, I just remember him doing the limp.
Yeah,
he's the bad guy. The limp. Or he's the guy. He's the guy.
You should watch it
in real life too.
It's your lore.
Allegedly, not
allegedly. It is confirmed he is not a good human being in real life. You should watch it though. You should watch it. It is kind of part of your history, isn't
also it? Made by a shitty person. Bryan Singer.
No way. No way.
Bryan Singer.
Wait,
he did that right before X-Men. That's what got him like his popularity, and then he was like, "I'll do X-Men." He was like, "I don't like comic books."
Does that make us shitty people?
Maybe just a little bit. But then again, we don't touch kids, so I don't know.
Yeah. Have I said my Bryan Singer story on the podcast with?
Yeah, you did.
Uh-huh.
You had a friend that went to a party and he was there and he was flirting with a bunch of guys and he was being all weird and touchy, right? Something like that. Yeah. It was. Oh, Brian.
Brian deserves.
Brian, what are you doing?
To be in jail cell. Now he's in Italy.
He really should be.
Him and Kevin Spacey both. Fuck, that movie's good.
That'd be so cute. They do a little reunion.
Nah. Oh my gosh.
They can both kiss in jail. Oh, it'd be so cute.
So excited for this show, Green Lantern.
Yeah, me too. Because I don't think I ever finished True Detective, but they said it was like True Detective.
Yeah.
Like when they pitched it, and I was like, that's a good idea.
That is a good idea. It's a really fun idea, especially with all the Green Lantern shenanigans as well. It's gonna be fun. Finally,
and if they make it TVMA, They can conjure. They can pull up boys and like conjure dildos. Just beat the shit out of people.
Yeah. I love it. Oh my gosh! Finally, we have gotten a trailer for Batman Caped Crusader, releasing on August 1st on Prime Video.
Ooh.
And did you watch this trailer?
I didn't even know they had a trailer.
Yeah, it's a fun trailer. So for those of you who don't know, Batman Caped Crusader is a reimagining of the classic Batman story, but it's set in the 20s, I believe.
Nice.
So, you know, it's a period piece of that era. And it's very classic, like Batman comics-esque stuff. It looks like it's a similar art style to the animated series, the DCAU. Sadly, Kevin Conroy's not in it, but they sound good. He sounds good. Batman sounds good. Looks good. I'm pretty excited for it. Looks like it'd be a pretty good film. Recently, DC animated movies have been kind of a miss in the last couple of years. Like, they had their peak, you know. You remember Batman Under the Red Hood? Like that was good.
Oh yeah, dude, I've seen that movie like 1,000 fucking times. Like, DC anime movies are crazy.
They used to be so good. Or like what is it? The one animated movie where like they went on Earth 2 and fought like Ultraman and all them guys.
Actually,
I don't know. But they had some bangers. It kind of fell off though a little bit after they did Flashpoint Paradox, and then they did like a couple Justice League movies. It kind of fell off after that. Yeah. But Cape Crusader looks really good in my opinion. There's some classic Batman stuff. His outfit is very like 1920s Batman, which I'm big fan of, seeing it in motion.
Is it like original Detective Comics, like gloves and the purple cape and all that?
Short gloves, yeah. I think it's purple cape, yeah, with the big pointy ears. I'm loving it. It's gonna be good. But you know what isn't good is the fact that the cops are right outside. They're getting really aggressive with us. It's because we're named after the usual suspects, and obviously we know about the usual suspects. That's why.
We'll clear it. Maybe that's why they've been after us this whole time.
Maybe
we never actually had to stop and think, why the fuck are they chasing us all
That's
the time?
true.
Maybe we just gotta, you know what? Maybe for once we should choose peace instead of violence and explain the whole situation, and then maybe they'll understand.
Maybe they'll just get it. Maybe if they just find out that we're not shitty human beings like Bryan Singer and Kevin Spacey, will be good.
And if they don't want to listen, I'll just pull my bazooka out of my ass and kill them all.
Exactly.
Well, I shouldn't say that. We shouldn't say that.
No, you're spot on.
FBI.
You're spot on.
It's a joke, FBI.
You're spot on. No, honestly, that's how Kevin got into solitary confinement. Kevin, say something. See, that's all he's got. But yeah, my name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
And my name is C Breezy, also known as APS Entertainment. And over the entertainment will be motherfucking
gone. And we will talk to you guys next week. See ya.
Doses.